Pentagon officials downplaying concerns over U.S. weapons left behind during the withdrawal from Afghanistan. This is images have emerged of Taliban fighters with U.S. gear and weapons. Pentagon spokesman John Kirby speaking to Fox News about those concerns yesterday. Listen.
All of that stuff was rendered inoperable to the Taliban. So they can take pictures and walk around and look at them, but they can't fly those things. They can't drive those vehicles. They can't use any of the systems that we have at the airport. It doesn't pose a threat to the United States. It doesn't pose a threat to neighboring nations.
Joining me now, former Senior Director for Counter-Terrorism under President Trump and International Spy Museum Executive Director Chris Costa. Chris, is that the case?
So I heard that brief clip, and the bottom line is I am far more concerned with what those weapons are going to be used for. Are they going to be harnessed to go after ISIS-K? Because that's what the Taliban are going to have to do. We have opportunities to continue to pressure the Taliban. We do have some leverage. I think some of those weapons are going to be used against our nation's enemies. And I look forward to seeing that play out on the ground. But I don't think it's possible to render all of those weapons safe. So it is a significant concern going forward.
Right now, you have the Taliban wrapped into that, the Haqqani network, which has a relationship with Al-Qaeda. And the Taliban and Al-Qaeda still aligned, according to the UN's very own report on that. You have Al-Qaeda, you have ISIS-K. Is it safe to say, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, if you disagree, that Afghanistan now is a greater sanctuary for terrorists than it was even 20-some-odd years ago?
Well, it is hard to measure whether it's a greater sanctuary, but there is little doubt that the reason we were there was for counterterrorism purposes. We wanted to continue to pressure Al-Qaeda, and we did a very good job. The United States and our Western partners, along with our Afghan partners, did a very good job at treating, Al-Qaeda. At the same time, it is a very, very different threat landscape. There was no ISIS 20 years ago. There now is ISIS-K. But we also are cooperating with the Taliban, whereas 20 years ago, there was no cooperation with the Taliban. And that led up to, of course, 9/11. So it is a very, very different landscape. At the same time, I am cautiously optimistic that the United States counterterrorism architecture, all of the quiet professionals will continue to pressure ISIS wherever they operate and pose a threat to our partners and to the United States. We have to stay on top of this threat. It is not going away. And the Haqqanis, as you referenced, they are a huge problem. They have held U.S. hostages. They still are likely holding a hostage, Mark Frerichs. The United States needs to continue to work on bringing Mark home. And then the open question is, when the dust settles, how many U.S. hostages are there going to be? That is unknowable to me right now, but I'm very concerned with that. Similarly, the U.S. has an outstanding hostage enterprise, so I have confidence that the United States is already working through what those problems are.
Potential hostages, the Americans who were left behind could become potential hostages.
That's exactly right, and that greatly concerns me. I have talked to people in the hostage enterprise. They are zeroed in on this. They were zeroed in on it before the evacuation started, during the evacuation, and post-evacuation. The real work begins. First and foremost, we have to have an accounting of where those Americans are. Do they want to get out? Are the Taliban not letting them get out? Then we have to pressure the Taliban. And certainly we can't forget that the Haqqani network held hostage Caitlin Coleman and her children. Were it not for the U.S. hostage enterprise, Caitlin wouldn't be home with her children right now. That was the Haqqani network. So we have to ensure there are no hostages in place. We have to put a lot of pressure on the Taliban, and we have to develop actionable intelligence on where those hostages are. As I say, I don't know what that number is. Those numbers have varied wildly, but the United States is seeking some accountability to identify where those Americans are, and are they being held against their will.
Chris, thank you so much for being here. Chris Costa, former Senior Director for Counterterrorism under President Trump. Chris, we'll see you again soon.
Thank you very much.